So I'm going to give you my rundown here, the films this year. They start out with actor in a leading role. So Javier Bardem, I thought he was very good in being the Ricardos. He won't win. Benedict Cumberbatch, superb in Power of the Dog, just superb. And I would pick him myself personally to win, but he won't. Andrew Garfield in Tick, Tick, Boom. Did not see that one, never even heard of that one, to be honest. Will Smith for King Richard. I really, really enjoyed Will Smith. That's one of his better performances, I gotta admit. He will win because, you know, he's African American, he's very popular, big money making star, much more popular and well known than Benedict Cumberbatch. His performance likely seen by a lot more people. It's a sporting event about Serena and Venus Williams. Come on. This was a great story based on a true story. Could have been like an ESPN movie. When I did my review, I gave it glowing thumbs up. I really, really enjoyed it. It's basically like an ESPN made-for-TV movie. The movie itself wasn't fantastic or great, but it was decent. Denzel Washington for Tragedy of Macbeth. Loved his over-the-top performance, but he won't win. He's already won before, I believe. Actor in a supporting role. Ciarán Hinds in Belfast. He was wonderful. I wouldn't be at all surprised or offended or upset if he won. Give him cheers. Troy Kotsur for Coda. Did not see Coda. Not interested in Coda. I saw the trailer. Even half the trailer annoyed me, so definitely not going to see that movie. Jesse Plemons for Power of the Dog. I like Jesse Plemons' performance. Very understated. He didn't, get to be really out there flamboyant like his brother Benedict Cumberbatch did in the film, but he was very, very good. He won't win. J.K. Simmons, I believe he's won before. He won't win. He was really good in being the Ricardos as Fred Mertz. And Cody Smith-McPhee, I think he's going to win for the Power of the Dog. He was absolutely awesome. Played this young man coming of age. You got to see the Power of the Dog. I mean, that film got 12 nominations. It should win a lot. It deserves it too. Okay, Best Actress in a Leading Role. Jessica Chastain for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. I believe she should win, and I believe she will win. Fantastic performance. Very, very entertaining, good movie. Not Oscar worthy, to be one of the best of the year films, but it was a very, very good film. I really enjoyed it. Olivia Colman in The Lost Daughter. Never heard of either one of those. Penelope Cruz, Parallel Mothers. She could be a runner. I mean, I think Penelope Cruz would be deserving. Her performance was also spectacular in Parallel Mothers. Great movie. Nicole Kidman being the Ricardos. Nicole is always great in movies, and she gave a great performance, but she wasn't really that convincing as Lucille Ball. I never really bought her as Lucille Ball. Every time I looked at her, I saw a prettier Nicole Kidman dress up as Lucille Ball. So, I don't know, it was a good performance, though. She's always great. She's a terrific actor. And Kristen Stewart for Spencer. Haven't seen that one yet, but I may check that one out. I'm looking forward to seeing it, I think. Actress in a supporting role. Go through these quickly. I believe Kirsten Dunst gave the best performance in The Power of the Dog. I would pick her to win, but I guess the favorite is this West Side Story, Ariana DeBose. I walked out of West Side Story the last 15 minutes. I had pretty much seen most of the movie. I was just done with it. It didn't do much for me, to be honest. West Side Story. Hope that one will not win the Oscar. Best Animated Feature Film. I don't care about those at all. Cinematography. I suppose Dune will win. I would have given it to Nightmare Alley myself. Guillermo del Toro's wonderful dark film noir in color. I saw it in black and white version also. Great movie. The Power of the Dog had fantastic cinematography as well. So they say Dune will win is what the favorite is. Costume design, I don't think anybody really cares. The best costume design, I'm going to say this, should have gone to the House of Gucci, which was nominated for anything that I can see. House of Gucci should have been nominated for some directing, some actors, the lead actor, Lady Gaga, for sure, and Jared Leto, for sure, supporting actor, should have been nominated for best music, should have been nominated for best film, direction, costume, hair, makeup, wig. That was a travesty that House of Gucci did not get any film nominations. I don't know what's going on there. They screwed up with that. They not put some movies in here that did not deserve to be in here at all. So costume design, like I say, that should have gone to House of Gucci. It will probably go to one of these others. I don't care which one it gets. Directing, I'm going to say that has to go to Jane Campion. The direction was just, you have to give her so much credit for the acting and the directing and the staging of the film, the editing, everything, that goes with it. But the direction is basically what brings it all together, makes the film, it's her film, and she's an auteur. She's a fabulous filmmaker. She's made so many wonderful movies. I would hands down give this to Jane Campion, and I believe she will win. Drive My Car was also a terrific film. Ryosuke Hamaguchi, I love that movie. It's very long, 3 hours long, seems a lot shorter. It's a gripping film, a very powerful movie, drama, and I certainly think he's deserving of second place. He won't get a second place prize, but it was a close second to Power of the Dog. Best documentary, I only saw one on there, and that was Summer of Soul. That's one of the best documentaries I've seen in 20 years. That's got to win. It's got to win. I was right about the Free Solo. I was sure that would win, and it did. Pretty sure Summer of Soul will win. It deserves it. 50 years later after it was made. Documentary short, nobody cares. Film editing, I don't care. I suppose probably Dune will win that. International film, again, Drive My Car has to win. Drive My Car, The Worst Person in the World was very, very good film. I really like that one. That's the only other one I saw on that list. I didn't see the other three, but Drive My Car, one of the best movies of the year. I believe that definitely will win for Best International Film. Nobody cares. Oh, the makeup. House of Gucci did get nominated. Makeup and hairstyling. It should win. If it doesn't win, The Eyes of Tammy Faye might be in there. That's the only two possibilities. I don't see Dune or Cruella or Coming to America winning it. Music, original score. I'm just going to say off the hand, I like the Power of Dog soundtrack very much. Dune will probably win, Hans Zimmer. Music, original song. I have no idea on this, but No Time to Die seems to be the favorite from the same film with the same name. Now, Best Picture. Let's go down the list quickly. Belfast. I loved Belfast. Really, really warm, black and white Kenneth Branagh film about Ireland during the time of the unrest with the IRA and the Catholics and the Protestants. I don't think it'll win Best Picture. Coda, like I said, I saw the trailer for that. So annoying, I turned it off. I thought, it's just got this kind of wacky singing that I can't stand. I know I'm not going to like the movie, and it just seemed a little pretentious and phony, but apparently it's got some fans and followers. Don't Look Up, that was just a fun throwaway movie. That doesn't even deserve to be on the Oscar list. Drive My Car, a worthy member for the list. It won't win, but it should win the foreign film. Dune, no chance to win. King Richard, not a chance to win. Licorice Pizza, I loved it, and that ought to win Best Screenplay. That was just, Paul T. Anderson wrote a tremendous movie, very well filmed and executed, directed, great lead roles by the youngcomers, and I just loved Licorice Pizza. I saw it 3 times. Nightmare Alley, I also loved it. Saw it 3 times. Wonderful film. Bradley Cooper's great in it, Willem Dafoe, just a great cast overall, great direction by Guillermo del Toro. Really, really like a Hitchcock, over-the-top, finished, wonderful film, spectacular, suspenseful, engaging, funny at times, just really a creepy overall good film. West Side Story, like I say, I walked out of it near the end. I just couldn't take Spielberg's take on it. I like the Robert Wise original version much better, even though it's 1960. It's a little dated by today's standards, but it still holds up as a theatrical musical film that has a very important place in my heart, special place in my heart, I should say. This West Side Story left me cold. Oh yeah, it's fantastic looking, as Spielberg makes all his movies look, but it had no real heart to it. I thought it was a very plastic movie overall. Production design, short film, nobody cares. Sound, nobody really cares about that. Visual effects, I don't care. Writing, like I say, the screenplay, the adapted screenplay, I would say The Power of the Dog, Jane Campion. That was a wonderful script. Drive My Car, again, is going to come in second on that. It won't get any credit. And original screenplay writing, I think Paul T. Anderson, hands down, wrote the best. Although Worst Person in the World is a worthy one also that could sneak in there and get it. So there you go. That's my picks for the Oscars, the ones that matter. If you watch it, good for you. I won't be watching, but I'll check the results later that night.